You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy's out on assignment. Shout out to Weezy.
Shout out to Weezy.
Yeah, man, everything's still paid for.
Always.
Yeah, for sure. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing good, brother. How about yourself?
Good. Cameraman, how you doing, man? That's what's up.
Cameraman is great.
Yeah, man, for sure. What we got up on the show today, Jeff?
Man, we are kicking off the yearly
Yeah.
NBA player playoffs.
Yeah.
We'll start with the Eastern Conference.
It's your first one, Jeff.
First one, man.
Yeah.
Been a big fan of this portion of the show.
Yeah.
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 Controversial.
Very.
Yeah.
Every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
Got my
Sure.
gloves on. I know
Yeah,
how
for sure.
you do.
Yeah, not for sure. It's going to be a knockdown drag out. Most definitely. What's your best of the week, man?
Oh, man. FSU, Florida State Seminoles,
Mhm.
announced Peter Ward is going to have that number 9 retired this
He
fall.
deserves it,
He
man.
deserves that.
Yeah. I didn't know LeBron wore 9 in high school because of Peter Ward.
That makes sense.
Peter Ward was a beast,
Yeah,
man.
it was. Didn't translate to the next level. We're going to keep it in college, though.
Most definitely did not translate. That's one of the biggest anomalies in sports
Percy
that
Harvin.
Peter Ward. Ooh,
Give me Percy Harvin.
him and Percy Harvin, dog.
Yeah.
Ooh. Peter Ward was better than Percy Harvin.
True enough.
But-
As long as you say, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, I know for sure. Just think if he played in an offense where they used him like how they did Peter Ward, though. We used Percy Harvin more as a running back compared to a wideout.
That's true. Because y'all did.
Yeah.
But y'all had so much talent, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
nah, it was a
And
game.
a limited quarterback.
Nah, you crazy. He's the best college quarterback ever. And Chico. Rest in peace, Chico.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a check down. Chico
Yeah,
was a check down.
Chico is definitely a check down. My best of the week, man, is Brian Collins, man,
Yeah.
being announced as the head coach, TSU men's basketball. Shout out to my guy.
Shout out to him.
Yep. Big things happening through the city. I know I've never seen so much support for one person, so I'm happy for him, man. Shout out to PS, my guy.
Great opening press conference.
Oh yeah,
He
he won.
doesn't win any game,
Yeah.
nothing like that. That was a great
For
press
sure, yeah. He did a bunch of interviews throughout the week. You know, they said they were the best podcast in sports or radio.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Heard that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, for sure.
We got something to say about that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, what's your worst of the week, man?
Man, you know, I'm a boxing guy.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder, man.
Okay.
He said he wanted to actually catch a body in the ring.
Yes, and come on.
It's just
That's too far.
calm down, bro.
Chill.
for
Not
real.
for real, people. That's somebody's
You
dying.
know what I'm saying? Dude, and the dude just actually died in a boxing match like a couple
Most
weeks ago.
definitely.
Come on, Deontay. Chill
Yeah.
out, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. My worst of the week is Myles Garrett coming out saying that Caucasian Americans have the ability to say the N-word in real life.
Cricket film.
Yeah, most definitely. Come on, Miles.
Yeah.
And I know he went to Texas A&M, and he's a different dude. He wears a hat, cowboy hat, and cowboy boots, and all types of stuff. So does Von Miller.
Yeah.
And he ain't let nobody
Nah,
call
not
him.
violent.
Not an
Nah,
N-word,
nah,
for sure.
nah.
Myles Garrett, congratulations.
You played yourself.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Yep.
And after you do that, check out the On That TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. This week's show, the March Madness label bracket finale, is up.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Good show, man, for sure.
Yeah, I don't
Some of
know.
their fives that they had
Five
for
albums was
Rockefeller, it was very arguable.
Yeah.
Most definitely some Rockefeller.
That Bad Boy was
The bad was rough.
Ooh.
They left out
They
a
were
major joint
disrespected the Black Rob album.
with Cash Money. Carter 1, Carter 2, how you lead that? How you feel? Shout out to the guys in the On Deck TV Hip Hop
Definitely shout out to
Podcast.
them. But, I mean,
Listen
I think
to
they
them.
got it right
For sure.
with how
At
they
the
broke it
end.
down.
Yeah.
But a lot of the 5 albums they chose.
Ooh.
Disrespected the Dog Power album for Death Row.
Oh, talk about that like that didn't happen. That was a really good album. Most definitely. It's Ladies Room Podcast, man. Check out Rizzo and Anne Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. You can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room Podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies, man. Coach Locke was in time, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he was in time.
Kicking
Kicking
it.
it. Yeah, boy. It gets you, yeah, he was here.
He's kicking.
He's kicking, for sure. Can't kick it like that, Coach. Fresh for Dummies, me and my dog Animal Brown. This is a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. You can catch our latest issue, What the Rock Spring 2018 edition. It's up right now, directly for the culture. Follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies, and simply search Fresh for Dummies on all of your social medias to catch up what's going on in the fashion world. Most
I
definitely.
got a couple questions about the last episode.
Yeah, please.
Well, not me. People
Okay,
just
people?
Yeah, they want to know.
Okay.
The shorts, though.
Shorts.
Yeah.
This is the thing about shorts. Everything is slimming.
Yeah.
Slimming up, for
Yeah,
sure.
nah, for real.
It was a point in time in life, probably, my brother's age, if you're in your 40s, for sure.
Easy.
Shorts have always been shorter. You looked in the NBA in the 80s, shorts were shorter.
Yeah.
Now,
It's just our generation.
yeah,
right?
it's just our generation that, Fab Five, we made the shorts longer. Michael Jordan made the shorts longer.
True,
With that being said, I'm not asking you to be out here with the shorts on. What I'm saying is, just don't wear the big ass baggy shorts with hella cargo pockets. That's looking like you know what I'm saying? You landscaping, cameraman. You know what I'm saying?
So no cargo shorts.
Nah, cargo shorts supposed to bend it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to bend it.
Yeah.
You still rocking cargo shorts. You're a father of 3 children,
And you probably coach Little League football.
and you wear Bluetooth.
Oh, man. You can read up on your favorite FSP co-hosts and purchase your FSP merchandise and catch up on past episodes from the other shows we just mentioned on the network and much, much more. How you do that, you ask? Simply search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. OMG.
RMG, man.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Jeff, you got 10 good wrestling seconds.
Oh, we got you.
You ready to start the clock?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
WrestleMania. It's next Sunday.
Is it? That was
Super-
fast.
Yeah, very fast.
Shit.
Yeah, I know. Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Bigger than the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Man. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. WrestleMania's a big deal.
Biggest day of sports entertainment, man.
Yeah.
The card is shaping up to be. This could be a blockbuster.
Okay.
We got Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Raw title.
Yeah.
We got Shinsuke, my guy Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
versus
Yeah,
AJ.
I know him now.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For AJ Styles for the SmackDown title.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey making her WWE debut.
Yeah.
She got to get around the media tour, though. That was rough.
It was tough when
Yeah,
he
yeah.
saw that.
Daniel Bryan makes his in-ring return.
Yeah.
Undertaker versus John Cena. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
WrestleMania party?
We can do it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Question of the week, cameraman. 50K on the line.
Good gracious.
Here we go, man. Sports related.
Okay.
3 attempts of a 3 attempts of a 30-yard field goal. Half court shot in an NBA arena filled with people, but you get 3 attempts to make that.
Okay.
Last a round in the ring with a professional boxer, and last 2 minutes in the octagon with an MMA professional.
I want to die.
Right. So what do you think would be the easiest for you? Now, because all of them are very difficult.
That's difficult.
For sure.
I don't want any smoke with MMA.
Nope, I'm not getting in there because this is the thing. You're sweating. They got like cauliflower ear.
Yeah.
There's just a bunch
It's a
going
lot
on.
going
Feet.
on.
It's
Just
just a lot.
yeah.
I'm straight.
That's
It's
last
too
on the
close.
list.
That's last. That's number 4.
Yeah.
I'm not putting myself in danger.
Yeah.
So I'm getting in the ring professional boxing.
That's number 3.
So I'm half court shot, man.
Yeah, you got to.
God gonna be on my side. I'll make one.
1 or 3.
Yeah. Cameraman, what you got? Neither?
Neither?
You just gonna set it out. 50K on the line. You ain't gonna try nothing.
Not even the field goals? You ain't got a shot.
You gonna, that's gonna be tough. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Arena full of people?
Hey, that's gonna be tough for my dog.
But if I make it,
I think you need to try that 30-yard field goal. Yeah, man, most definitely. You know what I'm talking about. Then tweet us with questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell all their friends.
Man, tell all your friends, man. Most definitely.
Like that FSP.
Even your friends, man, that are clowns. There's some clown people in the world, man.
Even the friends that don't know how to click and subscribe on the podcast.
Most definitely, man. We've been doing this since 2014, man. You know what I'm saying? New to it,
Yeah.
not true to
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
And most definitely. Now, before we can start the first half, I got a poll question for the listeners. You ready to go?
Let's go.
What was the biggest surprise of this year's NCAA March Madness?
Oh, wow.
16 seed UMBC beating Virginia. Loyola making it to the Final Four. The UConn Lady Huskies losing again in the Final Four. And last but not least, the ACC's top-tier talent not showing up. Duke UNC, Virginia, and Miami, and Syracuse and FSU making it to the Sweet 16 and the Elite Eight, respectively.
Man, that's a good question.
Yeah. The biggest surprise for me, not gonna front, dude, UConn Lady Huskies.
Yeah.
I did not see them the way that they came out. They were beating teams by 70. They played against a team that was down 4 players with ACL
That's what it
injuries,
was, right?
and they still lost the exact same way. I think that's the biggest surprise for me. UMBC with the 16 seed for sure.
Yeah.
That's something that's never happened.
Right.
But we don't see UConn losing twice like this.
Like,
Yeah.
Same exact way.
Same exact
And
way.
that team was down 4 players. Like,
Yeah,
they should have ranked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go UNC. Let's
Yeah.
go UConn.
Also, too, man, ACC, our top tier talent with Duke with 5 NBA players. North Carolina with a 2 seed. I had them going to the damn national championship. That's my fault.
You picked that with your heart.
Yeah, that was my heart. Yeah, for sure. And I never pick with my heart.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. So between those two, Loyola, great story. They
Great
had a
story.
good team, but I remember Penny. They're in the same conference.
Right.
Penny saying Loyola's legit.
Yeah.
Like I remember him saying, "Well, we got our ass kicked today."
Yeah.
And it was Loyola.
Yeah,
You know.
legit,
So
yeah.
yeah, nah, so for sure. But yeah, you ready to get started the first half, Jeff?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week before we get started. I am J Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy's not in the building
On
again.
assignment.
Out on assignment. Let's get started with the first half, man. Final Four talk. Before
Okay.
we do that, you want to give out your social media handle, Jeff?
Jay Easley 84
Yeah,
across all social media.
for sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I'm J Hope everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, most definitely. No underscores.
Nah. We
No,
know
just straight through.
Yeah, no
First.
underscore like.
Yeah, no, for sure. I saw it. J underscore Hove or something.
Huh.
Yeah. Run that check.
Yeah. Did Spike
for
Lee
sure.
know he has a somebody got a page about him too?
About
I
him?
found
or
a fake Spike Lee page.
like,
It has no picture, no nothing. But people are following it
yeah.
because they think it's Spike Lee.
It is the people that we know that are
Yeah.
following. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell the boy about that, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Loyola versus Michigan, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Loyola, Chicago's the 4th 11th seed in NCAA tournament history, reached the Final Four, but the Ramblers and Sister Jean were stopped short of another milestone in appearing in Monday's national title game. It was a hell of a run, man.
It was.
It was a good run.
It was.
Chance the Rapper came and supported them.
Come on, man.
Drake apologized for not attending the game. They met Russell Westbrook.
That's the highlight of the day.
For sure, most definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were on national TV multiple times.
Sister
And-
Jean shirts. The colors.
Dude, Sister Jean had her own press conference,
Right.
you know? So, yeah, but I think I saw it happening. They were up
8. We were up
8.
at halftime.
Yeah, they were up 8 with 11 minutes left, yeah.
Mhm.
And I said, uh-oh, they nuts finna get
They
tight.
looked at the scoreboard and
Yep.
said, "We got them." And it's like, wait, we can actually make the finals.
Yeah.
And
And it just fell apart. But again, Loyola had something to hang their hat on.
absolutely.
Final Four run, captivated the whole
Yeah.
sports world for sure. But I just think, John Beeline, the coaching that he does with his actual teams, there's no players that are top 100 recruits.
Right.
He don't get players like
Just
that.
getting the best out of what you have.
No, for sure. He's a hell of a coach, man. He did it again. Now, moving on to Kansas versus Villanova.
Real quick before we do that.
Okay.
The internet remains undefeated.
Oh, they'll get you.
That Jordan crying face on Sister G with the L, holding the L in the seat,
Come on,
they
man.
low down, man.
Sister Jean, 98 years old, man. Sister Jean seen it all. Jesus.
She seen it all for
She
real.
literally.
literally.
Yeah, she literally seen it. I don't need Sister Jean like that, man. Kansas versus Villanova now. When I saw Villanova jump out 22-4 in the opening 7 minutes, I knew it was over with. People have been talking so much about Malik Newman, who has played great these last couple of games, just didn't show up. All the talent that Bill Self has every year, it seems like they always fall short right around this time, or maybe sometimes a little early, Sweet 16, Elite 8.
Yeah.
What happened with Kansas and how did they get? It just jumped out.
Villanova shot the lights out. Let's give credit to them too. Like, I mean, we worried about what happened to Kansas, but
Yeah,
Villanova shot the lights out.
nah, for sure. Dude, Villanova did not attempt a free throw until 8 minutes and 48 seconds left in the game. They didn't shoot one free throw,
But they were shooting everything else.
and they were playing D.
Yeah.
They held the Jayhawks to 33% three-point shooting and a season low 8 assists. So,
Yeah.
championship game time, man.
Mm.
Michigan versus Villanova. Monday,
Monday.
9:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's break down the backcourts. Now, you have Villanova, who has, I think, one of the best, if not the best point guard in the country, in Jalen Brunson.
Very true.
Going against Michigan's backcourt with Charles Matthews, who, let's think about it now. Charles Matthews is a transfer from Kentucky.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
I know you want to break down our position.
No, we're just going to do backcourt, frontcourt. Yeah.
I feel like, to me, this game's going to come down to, can Michigan withstand that blitz?
That's
so
it.
You know, out the gate, shooting everything. If they can do that, they can make a ball game of it. If not, it's going to look just like it did against Kansas.
Yeah.
Just being honest. Like, this team is well put together.
Yeah.
Well coached.
Well coached.
You know, they're going to be there. Like, you know, the Michigan's got to take that storm in the beginning and ride it out.
Now, Michigan's backcourt came off a brutal game against Loyola.
Right.
They were 2 for 17 from the field. Wow. And Muhammad Ali Abdul Rahman.
I love it.
Man, for sure. They had one of the best defensive backcourts, which will give my guy Jalen Brunson hell. Mm-hmm. But I think that, again, like what you said, that team in Villanova, in their front court, which we can move on to the front courts, Morris Wagner, Amari Spellman, that's going to be a knockdown drag-out. Those two big guys are going to be, this is going to be a bruising situation down there. Both are crazy in the post. With Big Moritz, though, him playing the way that he did in his last game, 25-14, that is not going to happen twice. He played out of his mind. He played out of his mind. And coaching. Now, Jay Wright, one of the coolest coaches ever. Straight Armani suits.
Yeah, no question.
Buttoned up. I remember when Chris Jenkins hit the shot against North Carolina. Yeah. As he got it, he said, bucket. They showed him.
He showed his mouth.
It was tough to watch that. Talking about it. For sure. We're supposed to have back-to-back.
We got one for them.
Yeah, we got one. We needed two, though, Jeff. We needed two.
They almost took all of them. Be happy you
got
that one for them.
We do have one for them. They did almost say that. But again, John Beilein, who we were talking about, with all the lack of talent, quote-unquote, lack of talent, he coaches those guys up, man. He get Karis LeVert. Couple of years, he goes, plays in the NBA. He wasn't even he was a 2-star recruit. Trey Burke, top 5 recruit. He wasn't he wasn't even a top 100. Right. He was a top 5 NBA player. So when he came out,
right.
So I had to say that. Had to clarify that. So who do you think is a better coach between those two?
The better coach is the Michigan coach.
Yeah, you just Beilein.
Yeah, just because. With the lack of talent, getting them to this point,
right,
and being competitive, even in past years, just remaining competitive and getting those type of players, I'm going to go with him.
Yeah.
The talent's going to speak for itself.
For sure.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah, for sure. So with that being said, give a prediction. What you got?
I got Villanova. 78-66.
I got Villanova 77-70. Cameraman, what you got? Villanova win. He do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So it's a clear sweep.
Yeah.
Before we get started, and I know we have a bracket challenge.
Yeah.
Looks like P.O.
Yeah. It looks like P.O.
is going to win. Coach Brown is in second. I'm in third. Locke is in fourth.
Once you mentioned my scenario, everything went to
shambles. She was looking good.
Yeah. Once you mentioned that, it was over.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's all right, man. Let's do a quick recap of the McDonald's All-Star game.
Yeah.
All-American game, I should say.
Yeah.
After 7 straight years in Chicago, the game moved to Atlanta.
Mm.
UNC signee, your guy.
My guy.
Nasir Little at 28.
Put on a show.
He did. Earned MVP honors. And the West notched the victory in the exhibition game for the 3rd straight year.
That's right.
131-128.
Right.
Who stood out there?
Besides Nasir Little, man, who is the first dog we'll have in North Carolina since Harrison Barnes.
Dog.
He'll be there 1 year, and it's
easy,
one and done. He asked for a lot of one-on-one matchups. He got them.
Yeah.
Won them.
Yeah.
This is the thing, people are talking about him and Zion going back and forth.
Zion can dribble.
He's not a wing player.
That was bad.
Because he should have been. That's not what he does.
He was calling for the one-on-one, and the dribble was.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. He knew who he had out there. Yeah. So, but the person that looks the best and who I think will be a consummate pro for many years is R.J. Barrett. Smooth. I'm talking about. He's gonna be filthy, man. He is gonna be filthy. Darius Garland played well. Didn't shoot the ball like you predicted. The whole time I'm watching, I'm saying, Jeff said he wasn't going to shoot. He had 11 assists, only shot the ball 2 times.
Yeah.
But
Robert Langford
looked really good. Yeah. Rumblings not coming to be.
Yeah.
So he's going to Indiana. So that's going to be tough.
That's gonna be.
But from a pure like standpoint of something I've never seen, is Nas Reed going to LSU.
Yeah.
This kid took the ball from a rebound.
Yeah.
Coast to coast.
Yeah.
Spin went between his legs. Did a full pirouette.
Yeah.
And then laid that in. I said, oh, this is some different basketball.
Yeah, I said that a lot. Like, for this to be high, I had to remind myself, like, these are just high school kids.
No, Jeff, this kid is the size of somebody when we were watching sports, the size of Shaq. Dude, he's 6'10", like 275.
There was a lot of that. Like, I mean, it was at least 3 or 4 times I had to remind myself, like, these are 17, 18-year-old kids. Like,
it's something I've never seen before, man. It's scary, but the good thing is basketball's in good shape.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Let's move on to the NFL.
Okay.
Odell Beckham.
Your man.
The rumor mill is roaring.
That's your man.
That's Weezy's boy.
Yeah, he's more of a J-Ho.
Trying to bring the shorts into it.
I didn't say that.
That's where you going with that. I don't like that, Jeff.
Nah,
I'm just joking. But on Sunday, New York Giants co-owner John Mara wouldn't commit to the superstar wide receiver being on the team's roster next season.
That's crazy.
What he did say was, you can't let go of talent, end quote, which is true. Now, Beckham's camp stated he will, quote, not set foot on the field without a new contract extension, end quote. And he went on to, for the record to state that he, quote, wants to be the highest paid player in the NFL. What should Odell do?
I agree. He should
not
play until he gets his contract that he wants.
Yeah.
Now, he's not going to get the contract, though. So he's got to find a happy medium.
Yeah, got to find a happy medium.
Yeah.
Sure. But you got to look at it. He played for 1.8 last year. Yeah. He goes out, breaks his ankle. Yeah. Could have been the end of his career.
Exactly.
You look out, you see Ryan Shazier, who hadn't had his real contract come through
probably
yet.
Never will.
And probably never will. Yeah. He go out and risk it. Why continue to risk it in a sport where nothing is guaranteed?
Exactly.
Nothing is guaranteed.
And that's why I'm saying, like, I think he should hold out to get. Let's be honest, he's outplayed the contract.
Hell yeah. He did that his rookie year.
He outplayed his rookie contract his rookie year.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, not to get off subject, I'm surprised if I'm Zeke Elliott.
Yeah.
I'm not playing this shit.
Yeah.
His work was proven when he came back.
When he came back,
yeah,
for sure.
You know what I mean? So those rookie contracts, I know you got the rookie scale and you got to play, but some players, once they get to the league, you don't want to be Chris Johnson.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? He waited a year too late before he finally got his and never got his. You know, so
it's just the point of non-guaranteed money is not worth it.
Right.
And if they were to trade Odell, it would be 2 draft picks, very similar to the trade that happened to Percy Harvin in 2010 for a first round and a 7th round pick in the 3rd rounder in the next year's draft. So if the Giants were to pull the trigger on a deal involving the 25-year-old, what makes the most sense? One team. Give me one team that makes the most sense for him to be traded
you want
to.
me to be honest? You want to pick from a hall?
No, you can't pick from your hall.
Oh, okay.
Because
I mean, he can stay in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He go right down the interstate.
Right. Go to Buffalo.
Man.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
My bad. Dreamers can dream.
Yeah, I'm dreaming right now.
Dreamers can dream.
Yeah. Shoot.
Dang.
Seattle. They need something.
They need something.
But let's be honest, he's got to go somewhere that's going to pay him. Because you wouldn't trade for him like that knowing that he's not going to, he's going to get a headache once he gets there.
Right.
I mean, the Rams have gone all in.
Yeah, the Rams, have a lot of
picks available.
They have $20 million in cap space.
So why not? Go all in and have that, reality TV show locker room.
Now, picking from a heart, we have the number 9 pick up for grabs. We can give that to them. They can have that.
You already have your quarterback.
Yeah, we already have our quarterback. I mean, they can have that 9 pick, and we can take him when we get one of those guys away.
That's solid.
That's not a bad situation.
Now, if he go to San Francisco, your man's he's a superstar. He made Jimmy G a superstar.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but I think what makes the most sense is him going to the Jaguars, considering the fact that they lost both Allen Robinson and Allen Hurns.
Yeah.
They have space to actually trade him away for the 29th pick and maybe somebody, a great Florida guy like Dante Fowler, somebody to give it because they need some help on defense. So I think that makes the most sense.
But can you picture him having to deal with Blake Bortles?
Yeah, for sure. Can you? I mean, also saying it's rumblings about that the Titans want to give away, a draft pick or two. Yeah, he don't need to be down.
He don't need to be down.
He's not most. Let's move on.
Yeah, nah, he can't. No, man. Well, maybe.
No.
No. All right, let's go back to college basketball. A recent story in the Portland Oregonian about footwear companies' connection with grassroots basketball programs includes details about the family of Duke freshman and forward Marvin Bagley III and his relationship with Nike. According to the story, and the story has a lot of layers, so just bear with me for a little bit. Bagley's father was given a head coaching job at the Nike-sponsored Hillcrest Prep in Phoenix before his son left there to play in the Nike's Elite Basketball League. In 2015, Bagley III agreed to play for the Arizona Power, but soon left to play for the Phoenix Family, a team started by his father and soon sponsored by Nike. The Bagleys eventually left Arizona. They moved to Southern California and filed for bankruptcy his father filed for bankruptcy in 2008. Listen, they only made $44,000 a year. Here's where it gets funny.
Okay.
3 years later, they sold their house in a trustee sale. Recent tax filing. Bagley listed a home address in a gated subdivision in Northridge called Porter Ranch.
Oh, yeah.
The typical house in Porter Ranch sells for roughly $750,000 to $1.5 million.
Yes, sir.
And rents for $2,500 to $7,500 a month.
Yes, sir.
And Bagley Jr. told Sports Illustrated in 2016 that the family is relying on a Nike sponsorship for the payment bills.
So when you take a step back at it and look at it and just in black,
a lot of layers,
and an enormous amount of layers, for sure. Nike is a massively rich company. Wouldn't you say?
I agree.
Them paying to, in return, having one of the best young prospects in the world on their team in a business deal that could work out for both sides. What's wrong with that, Phil?
Nothing's wrong with that, how you described it.
Right, for sure. Yeah.
Now, by the rule of thumb, a lot of stuff is wrong.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. It happens literally in every sport, in every walk of life. You have people, just imagine what people have. What happens if, like, kids that play tennis? They move their families down to Florida, so they, at 15, so they can become professional athletes, and they pay and put up their parents the exact same way.
Absolutely.
Why not continue to do it with some of the biggest athletes in sports with another sport? Because there's the NCAA. And as this continues to happen, it looks more and more ridiculous for the NCAA to have such a stringent rule. Just a whole process of how they actually pay for players and how players can't be, compensated for their talent.
Right.
That's what they're paying for, talent, in any job. It's insane, man.
This is,
Yeah.
And Duke and the NCAA said there was found no issues with his eligibility and play. So.
Yeah, no, for sure. But as more and more high-profile players come and go, we're going to see these type of quote-unquote scandals. And it's going to... NCAA's got to figure out what they're going to do with this amateurism, because this is stupid.
It's tough.
It's stupid. It's stupid. This kid, his mom and dad, Reggie Bush, they needed a crib, $300,000. These people needed a $750,000 crib. It's worth it.
And every home game is sold out because they're here to see.
Because, come on, man. That's insane, man. Let's talk about some MLB baseball.
Okay.
Which started on Thursday.
Hey, opening day.
For sure. New York Yankees outfielder Aaron Judge is leaving Under Armour and is the latest baseball phenom to sign an endorsement deal with the Adidas family. Now, joining the likes of Chicago Cubs third baseman Chris Bryant, who will get Bryce Harper to come to the Cubs next year. I'm guaranteeing that. And Houston Astros shortstop Carlos Correa. And also, that's their third consecutive Rookie of the Year since 2015. They also have, who else? Under Armour has Bryce Harper as well. Yeah. So losing him, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, is it a huge deal for Adidas to have 3 straight Rookies of the Year?
You're getting a young audience.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what Adidas is catering to.
Yeah.
Bringing new designs, new flair to the game.
Sure.
So, now this is a solid sign.
Yeah, for sure. You better know. The deal includes branding on his batting gloves, wristbands, and a major piece of real estate on one of the biggest attractions on baseball's biggest franchise, like you said, the New York Yankees. Now my Yankees with Aaron Judge, with Giancarlo Stanton, with CeCe. Listen,
we need one more pitcher.
We need one more pitcher. We need one more. I want Bryce Harper. I'm gonna be real.
Come on, man.
I want Bryce Harper. I want one more in the field. Yeah, I want one more in the field. I need Bryce Harper, man. We can do that. But I think he's gonna go to the Cubs next year.
He acting like Steinbrenner now. Just pick the biggest name out of a hat.
I need Bryce.
What he make? Let's get him over here.
Trout? Give me Trout.
All right, let's go to some sad news.
Oh man.
Again, another story with layers.
Yeah.
We're going to try to summarize this one a little bit. Former NFL All-Pro safety Deshaun Goldson blew $16 million on a strip club in Las Vegas. From 2013 to roughly 2016-17, Goldson made various investments to purchase and become the majority owner of the OG Gentlemen's Club in Las Vegas.
Yup.
Now, the NFL has rules against current players owning strip clubs and part of strip clubs and nightclubs as a whole.
For sure.
And advised Goldson against the purchase because of some of the guys that he was going into business with.
Sketchy. To say the least.
Let's say that. They were not certified.
For sure.
Yeah, it was sketchy.
Yeah.
He didn't listen.
Hell no.
I said, he ended up putting up 99.9% of the money for the club. How's the club doing you with?
Yeah, no, for sure. I know how the
club's actually boarded up. Right
yeah,
now.
For sure, most definitely. It always is.
Never reopened.
Yeah, I never will. Never will. Not with Deshaun Goldson, man.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, come on. Why would you get involved in buying a strip club that has a gaming license when the NFL is known and frowned upon their actual players, like you said, getting involved in a gambling operation of any sport?
Right.
Come on.
16.
Come on, man.
A good partner of mine. He has a theory on life.
You
find your duck.
Yeah.
Stay with your duck.
Yeah, no, for sure. And
they found it. They found their duck.
They found him.
Because he would, $2 million here, $4 million there,
16, man.
Up to 16, and just kept.
Yeah.
My goodness.
It's just one of those things where you have to make sure that you are using your best brain.
Yeah.
Like in time, okay, there's a couple of brains that we have, right?
For me.
We have a brain that's
real likely though.
Yeah, for
might
sure.
Go the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. It's a couple. You know what I'm saying? Because the third eye gets you. You know what I'm saying? You understand? So that one is not there. There's a brain there too.
Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Like a blood down there, too much blood down there gets you in some real trouble. Yeah, for sure. So I think he was doing a bunch of that. But come on, man. Just use your better judgment, man. Just come on, Deshaun Goldson. Man, Deshaun Goldson was a player too. For sure. Hey. 16 million. He had made what? 41 million.
41.
Come on,
off his big contract. And 16 gone.
Yeah,
gone. Didn't listen to that.
You gotta listen, man. Who's gonna listen to them? That's the problem.
When your employer is telling you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Your employer says chill.
Yeah.
You gotta chill.
Since you notarized letters explaining these people are sketchy.
Yeah, you still going. Whatever.
Yeah.
Before we get started with halftime. Let's talk about the phenomenon that is Fortnite. So you know what Fortnite is?
I just got introduced to it.
Me too, most definitely. Now recognized one of the most popular titles across the globe, Fortnite Battle Royale has seemingly changed the landscape of the gaming industry.
Yeah.
Epic Games released Fortnite in July on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Mac. And the developer announced soon it would be playable on cell phones. And in February, during the Super Bowl, it cleared 40 million users. The game briefly crashed over Super Bowl weekend as 3.4 million played simultaneously. Now, this is the thing. I've tried to ask and figure out what the hell is going on. I still don't know what the hell is going on.
Oh, it's just chaos.
It's just chaos.
It's just chaos.
Okay.
It's just chaos.
Yeah. I heard there are two modes from which players can choose from: the Fortnite base game, which consumers pay for, and the Fortnite Battle Royale, which can be used freely, and NBA players seem to be drawn to the later. From Ben Simmons to Joel Embiid to Andre Drummond, they're, a lot of the times NBA players, they have so much free time, so they go work out early in the morning, then they have this wide break, and then they go work out again, and then they have another long-ass break. So in turn, what they're doing with that free time is playing Fortnite.
I see why.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is? It's golden. It's our golden eye.
Yeah.
Just open field though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a group of me, you, cameraman, when he come back from assignment,
right.
just go get in the open field and see who can make it out.
Right.
That's all it is.
I don't know, man. Because, we are synonymous to GoldenEye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can only imagine if we had something like this when we were kids.
It's crazy. I saw it and I was watching the play. I said, oh, so it's like GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Then I saw
Is it first, like, all you see is the gun?
Well, but that's the difference.
Okay.
You see you are your player.
Okay.
You can see him moving around the board,
okay.
or whatever. He or she moving around the board. But then it's just chaos. You
just
run around, see who you can kill. You come back for life if you want to.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Just keep going. Man, I mean, that's cool, man. I just wish. Are you going to try it?
It's too much for me.
Too much
I don't even like Call of Duty.
I don't like Call of Duty and stuff like that either.
I'm good.
But you know what I'm thinking about?
Talk to me.
Starting a Madden season, PS4, for all of us.
We can do that. We can do that.
Yeah. You think so, Cameron? Maybe we can get that going?
We can get that going.
Yeah. So me, you, Spike Lee,
Talk to me.
Coach Locke.
Yep.
Shout out to Parham. Get Parham in there.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of other people.
AB got you before.
Lou, yeah. So we get it going.
Six is a good number.
6 a good number.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna set that up.
Yeah.
Just gotta buy a PlayStation first.
Yeah. As soon as you get to
as soon as I get that going,
get to the promised land.
Yeah, nah, it ain't the promised land.
Nah.
Yeah. You ready to start with halftime? Let's go.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening, I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Jumping right into it this evening, gotta talk Villanova basketball. Man, these guys literally shot the lights out of the gym. Kansas, again, did not stand a chance. They're going to cut the nets down. They're going to beat Michigan by at least 8. Moving on. We're talking Bill Belichick, All-Pro, Pro Bowl tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Gronkowski has been toying with the idea of possibly retiring. But Bill Belichick felt some kind of way about Gronk wanting to retire. He wants one of the top 3 tight ends in the league to be on his team. But does he even care about his quality of life after football? Moving on to boxing. Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker. I've been hearing a lot about Anthony Joshua. I've seen him fight twice. I know he's been knocking people out with the uppercut and in the likeness of Lennox Lewis and Frank Bruno and all of those British fighters. Man, the fight that I saw yesterday was a after-school scuffle. I've seen more vigor in a fight from 2 10th grade girls. I'm just being honest. But I wasn't impressed. Deontay Wilder said that Anthony Joshua's been ducking him. And from that fight, he needs to keep ducking Deontay Wilder. Because as wild and as unorthodox as Wilder is, he one hit can put you down. And I don't know if, from what I saw from Anthony Joshua, if he's ready for Deontay Wilder. I'm going to be honest. Moving on to the Bum of the Week. Bum of the Week is going out to the former UT Vols football coach, Butch Jones. Does anybody know what Butch Jones is doing now? No, he's not working at Papa John's. He's not flipping the sign for Mo Money, Texas. Butch Jones is an intern for Nick Saban at Alabama as an offensive analyst. An intern. Granted, he had a huge buyout from UT, and he probably doesn't have to get paid for quite some time. But to go from being a head coach to an intern, dude, hey, I'm not a financial advisor, but that's a fall from grace. That's like going from being the executive principal of a school to working in the caf scooping mashed potatoes. Let's be real, okay? But for that very reason, Butch Jones, you're the Bum of the Week, man. Hey, I am the coach, Coach Brown, that is, Rue, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First thing we'll talk about is Bill Belichick versus Rob Gronkowski. Is that the legitimate beef?
I hope not, man.
Yeah.
That's wild. I mean, that's a legitimate question to ask.
Yeah.
Though. Does he care about his?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's just a lot of coaches. They just look like Coach Brown said. They're just looking at their actual player, who's on the field, who can help them. I think Gronk has already looked ahead and saying that he could probably be involved in wrestling, probably be involved as an actor or something like that.
I mean, comedy. You got a comedy special on Showtime.
No, for sure.
Got the what is it called? The cruise ship.
Yeah,
the
Gronk cruise ship for sure. Over and under 1 more year of football for Rob Gronkowski.
Push 1 year.
1 year. Okay, cool. What about Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder?
I can't wait.
Can't wait.
That's the fight of the year.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's the one that's going to happen without the steroids or contaminated meat.
Yeah, and I still believe Anthony Joshua is a more skilled fighter.
Most definitely.
Yeah, but if you catch Wilder, I mean, if you catch Joshua,
he'll go down.
He's gonna go down.
Shown it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Brick by brick. Come on, Butch. I know. Shout out to Yoski, man. I know he's embarrassed. Your coach is an intern now, but you got to keep getting them checks.
He's getting them checks.
So keep getting them checks.
Yeah, he's still getting that UT checks.
He's still getting them UT checks. And he's helping out the best football team. They used to beat you. I couldn't go to a team. Hell no.
Yeah,
that's why I'm hiring Coach Mack. Coach Mack is on staff with Michigan. He's at the University of Michigan.
So you're not okay with that, but you still like Kevin Durant.
No, we got fired. This man got fired.
But you still like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, now Kevin Durant is a beast. Brick by brick. Come on, Yoski, man. Get your names. Let's get started the second half.
Let's do it.
The second half is underway.
Second half, 2017-18 NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs, FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Better know it before we start on J-Hope.
It's your boy Big Joe.
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach Lock, man. We got in the heated debates during this show. Weezy has walked out because of player playoffs. But it goes down, man.
I understood why he did.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I watched the episode.
Yeah.
Damn right.
For sure. He's upset with LeBron James. But
he should have been.
Everybody who talks about the NBA has at one time or another referred to a great player as a top 10 or a top 5 guy. Mm-hmm. We talk about this all the time. Stephen Curry, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant. LeBron James.
We're going to be here for a while.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's just me and you.
We're break it up. I'm just saying. Fans, media members, and NBA folks all love the debate. And as the 2017-18 NBA season is coming to an end, it is time for FSP to stir up arguments at its time as we compare players, statistics, creating a playoff-style format to determine the best player in the NBA. And we're going to start with the NBA's Eastern Conference. Now, last year's FSP NBA player playoff seedings. Yeah. Number 1 was LeBron James. Uh-huh. Number 2 was Isaiah Thomas. Number 3 was Kyrie Irving. Number 4 was John Wall. Number 5 was Jimmy Butler. Number 6 was Giannis Antetokounmpo. Number 7 was Paul George. And 8 was DeMar DeRozan. Man. So we went on to ask our listeners to give their top we went on and asked our listeners to give their top 8 players in the Eastern Conference. And the same criteria as last year, Jeff. You want to give out the criteria?
Can we talk about that turnover on the Eastern Conference?
People dip. People dip.
Isaiah Thomas is out there. Yeah. Kyrie's on a different squad.
Yeah, for sure. IT's out of there. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. High
Okay.
turnover.
Yeah,
sure.
That's your man.
Yeah, not most definitely.
IT's your man.
Yeah, for sure. Number 2, he should have won it last year. One of the best seasons we've seen in NBA history.
Okay, man.
Okay.
You sure?
Yep.
What about his hip right now?
Come on, man.
Okay.
What's up with the
criteria? You're right. Same criteria as last year.
Yep.
Offense, defense, team impact, success, mental, and consistency.
Right.
The tiebreaker is which player would you or I pick if I needed to win a game tomorrow with average NBA talent around.
Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Now, injured players are not allowed.
Average NBA
NBA talent is always around.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
You got to realize now, there's a difference between having all-star help with you and average players around you. Huge difference.
Huge difference.
Huge difference. Most definitely. Now,
all right.
Injured players are not allowed to be included in the NBA's top 8 player playoffs. And you have to play an enormous amount of games to be included in this. Can't be out for 6 weeks. Can't be out for 5 weeks. even though you're an all-star, and we'll talk about some of the snubs.
Yeah.
The majority of the season you're out, even if you play 50 games, for sure. All right, so now we asked listeners to send in lists, and we put in, with the help of Weezy as well, our NBA's Eastern Conference playoff seedings for 2017-18.
All right.
So the number one seed.
You want to start with snubs, or you want to go with the seed?
Okay, so this thing. Do we start off with the snubs? Start with the snubs? Start with the snubs.
Start with snubs.
Okay.
Your man,
Yeah.
Brad Beal.
Brad Beal. That's very disrespectful. But I get it. I get it. He's played number 2 in minutes played
Yeah.
in the whole NBA.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. AB's man. Animal Browns man.
Yeah.
Andre Drummond.
Yeah. Underachieving Detroit Pistons. Great player though.
Great start to the season. For him.
Great start.
Yeah. Feels a little late.
Reggie Jackson. The injury of Reggie Jackson hurt me.
You know that's where the man's going, right? I said Tom.
No.
You know that's where he's going.
No.
You know that's where he's going next
So
year.
whatever you want to bet. You're down a couple of bets too, Jim.
I'm down
3. You're down 3. You're down
North
3.
Carolina,
Yeah.
20 games.
Yeah.
We still got a shot at third seed.
Yeah.
We got to win tonight, though. Good.
You're down a couple. You're down a couple.
We got
for
to
sure.
win tonight.
Any other snubs?
And my man Dragic from Miami.
Yeah, most
Miami.
definitely.
God, we got to win tonight.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, and injuries.
Yeah.
Kevin Love. I think people, when they were submitting lists, they forgot that Kevin Love played a lot of games.
Yeah.
And, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
But Kevin Love was not included. John Wall, who did not meet the criteria as far as numbers of games played. And, of course, Gordon Hayward, who got hurt in his first game this season.
First
So,
5 minutes of the year.
can we go through the seed?
Let's do it.
Number 1 seed, LeBron, Raymond, James. Number 2 seed, DeMar DeRozan.
Great year for DeMar.
DeMar DeRozan, for sure. Number 3 seed is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Most definitely. Number 4 seed is Kyrie Irving, who got hurt.
Kyrie Irving, 4 seed.
4 seed, for sure. Number 5, Joel Embiid, who's also hurt. He played more than he played last year. Number 6 seed is Victor Oladipo.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was somewhere. And he came. And number 7
He was in Orlando?
seed. No, he was in
Orlando.
he was in OKC.
He was in Orlando doing nothing.
And the number 7 seed is Ben Simmons. Rookie year. Made it. And that last spot, which I'm happy about this. Kemba Walker, man.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Well deserved.
Well
man.
deserved.
Most
Short-lived,
definitely.
but well deserved.
No, he had great. He was an all-star last year.
Now talk about it's gonna be
It's gonna be real sure. For sure. So what we would do, we would go the 1 versus the 8, and that would be LeBron Ramon James versus Kemba Walker.
all right. Start the clock.
Can we go ahead and let me give you some stats. I'll take Kemba Walker.
All right.
Who's 27 years old. He was not ranked last year. He improved all statistical categories this year. Teams just did not help him out this time.
Okay.
No, for sure. To say the least, though. I think, in my mind,
Okay.
Kemba Walker is the greatest Charlotte Hornet to ever play. I think he's better than Zoe.
Better than Zoe.
I think he's better than Larry Johnson.
Better than Tyrone Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, for sure. I think he's the
Better
best.
than-
Yeah, Dale Curry.
Dale Curry.
Yeah, for sure. And the problem is he just doesn't have any. Just can you imagine if he had a little support?
Dale Curry.
Yeah, he better than Dale Curry.
He just passed Dale Curry for the all-time score.
all-time scorer. Yeah, for sure. And they haven't. They just haven't really. It's a Luther Curl situation. It's the Luther Curl.
They can't put together the right chemistry.
Hell no. And it's hardly
talent.
his fault.
It's talent there.
Oh yeah.
They just can't put it together.
Yeah, and it's hardly his fault.
Yeah.
2-time All-Star,
Yeah.
dominant scorer, proved better than 20 points per game the last 3 seasons while improving his shooting percentage. But he's playing against LeBron Ramon James. It's going to be tough.
Talk about Bron stats in year 15.
Do we even talk about his stats
You want
this
to hold
year?
off on it?
Yeah, we just go ahead.
It's just year 15.
It is year 15.
Let's move on.
Let's move it on.
Yeah.
And Kimba, listen,
Yeah.
I say that with the most respect ever.
Absolutely, Kimball. Yeah.
Yeah, Kimba deserved to be
He
on
deserved to
this,
be talked about.
For
He
sure.
deserved to be mentioned like that.
for sure.
But nah.
Yeah. So Bron moves on.
Yeah.
Okay. We got the 4 or 5.
It's a
This
fight.
is a Jeff matchup. Both of your guys. Not Kimba. Kyrie Irving versus Joel Embiid.
These both my guys.
Both of your guys.
So these are my guys.
These
Definitely my guys.
These definitely your guys. So who are you taking?
Um,
Who you want? Kyrie or Joel?
let's go Embiid.
Okay, all right. So I'll take young Kyrie Irving. Let's get here. Let me find him on my list here.
Okay, talk to me.
We'll figure it out. Okay, so Kyrie Irving was the number 3 seed last year. He is 26 years old. Last year's stats down a little bit from 25 to 24, but his actual percentage is up. And I think with Kyrie Irving, which we'll get into everything as far as like the breakdown of his defense and all that cool stuff. I just think that he's had one of his better years
Absolutely.
playing with Brad Stevens. Go ahead.
It's a tough matchup
Yeah, for sure.
because the process.
Give me those process stats, man.
The process is must see TV. Let's give him that first.
Almost.
Must Twitter follow. Must social media follow.
Yeah.
And 22.9 points a game.
Yeesh.
Right. 11 boards a game. 3.2 assists.
Yeah.
That's nice for my center.
Yeah, no, for
You know what I
sure.
mean?
He improved that.
Again, coming off the injuries,
Yeah.
not playing back to backs, minutes have increased.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look as tired as it used to on the court.
Yeah.
All-star.
Trust the process.
Trust the process, man.
Yeah. Played in 31 games last year.
You know what I'm saying?
Played in 60 this year.
Talk to me.
Hey, that's doubling up.
Stay away from Markel Fultz. He's still playing
For
right
sure.
now.
Most definitely. Yeah, for sure. So, who's a better offensive player?
Kyrie Irving. Let's just be real. Kyrie's one of the better offensive players we've ever seen.
Yeah. The thing is with Kyrie, and this is the person I'm going for, so I gotta sell Kyrie Irving. He's still one of the most lethal scorers in the NBA, but I think he's a more diverse scorer. Like he's using them totally different way. Yeah. And I think his game has evolved under Brad Stevens, and he's finishing with handoffs instead of just standing in the corner like LeBron would use him. Yeah. And then he would have to go into a dribble breakdown. So yeah, I think offensively for sure. Yeah. The Joel wins the defense, right?
Yeah.
Because he's up for defensive player of the year this year.
Yeah, and Kyrie.
If anybody knows Kyrie, I know damn Kyrie.
So it's 1-1
for sure. What about team impact or success?
That's the argument point.
Okay.
Because to me, you look at because technically by the numbers,
okay.
the Celtics have gotten worse.
Yeah.
Under Kyrie because they're from a number 1 seed to a number 2 seed.
Right.
Technically.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries happening.
Yeah, a lot of injuries. When you factor that in,
yeah.
But just by the numbers, they've gotten worse. And Embiid, for what he's done to Philly, the
yeah.
city as a whole.
Yeah. Team impact and success.
Yeah.
It's
They're
tough.
a playoff team now.
Yeah, no.
Team,
him playing in those 60 games has a lot to do with Ben Simmons too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be real. And of course, but we're talking about him though. It's the process. He is the process.
He is the process.
Yeah. So
his nickname is the process.
That's dope.
So do you think team impact or success? Who do you think wins this in team impact or success?
The team wasn't a playoff team, so now a playoff team.
And then this is true. I agree. If you think because IT came and did the exact same thing last year, right. And they were number 1 seed. Right.
Yeah.
And they played 70 games, but yeah. So I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Embiid, not being there, you take him away, you take Kyrie away.
They want, yeah. And Boston is such a well-oiled machine,
yeah.
team-wise. I'm not saying they don't go far in the playoffs without Kyrie.
Right.
I'm not saying nothing stupid like that.
Okay.
They're still managing to win games now that Kyrie's out with his injury.
Okay.
So,
mental. Who's mentally stronger, Kyrie or Joel Embiid?
Kyrie plus Jimmy.
Yeah. And the thing is with Embiid, he played too much. He's still a child. You know what I'm saying? He's 24 years old, but come on.
Yeah, plus Jimmy.
Yeah, for sure. So mental. Kyrie, yeah. And I seen him in interviews. They asked him how you feel about that trades and straight through. Like mental.
Best interview with Kyrie ever was, how do you feel about LeBron James being a father figure to you? Oh, look at the reporter. I got a father.
Yeah.
His name is such.
Right. Not a father figure to me.
Yeah, right.
No
so,
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with Kyrie on that.
Okay, so it's 2-2 then.
Yes.
Consistency. Who's the more consistent basketball player?
It's Kyrie.
Consistent.
It's Kyrie.
Joel Embiid is consistent.
But he can't play the back-to-back.
That's so when we're adding in consistency as far as injury.
Yeah. Now we based it only on if we do this again next year.
Yeah.
And he plays this year and he goes do well in the finals. He's double.
See what you're saying. So you're saying consistency as far as we have to depend on you
right.
to be out there.
Right.
Joel don't even practice. So that move, Kyrie moves on.
Kyrie moves on.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
That's
Yeah. No. Ooh. Let's move on, man, to Giannis Antetokounmpo and VO. So
Okay.
I'm sure you want Giannis because you hate VO.
What? Me? Hey, what? Huh?
Because you hate VO. So I'll take Victor Oladipo. He was not ranked last year, of course. He's 25 years old. Last year he averaged 15 points, 4 and 2 assists. This year he's averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and he's played in 70 plus games after leaving for OKC. Well, traded from OKC.
Good riddance.
Yeah, for sure. Giannis.
Giannis is averaging 27 points a game this year, 10 boards, 4 assists. I mean, he's a stat stuffer.
Oh, for sure.
And he's an MVP candidate.
And he was number 6 last
And
year.
number 6 last year.
Yeah, and he's 23 years old. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so now Victor Oladipo, who's the better offensive person? Victor Oladipo, right?
You knew he was going to do that, didn't you, cameraman?
What do you mean? Who shoots better?
I knew you were going to do this.
No.
Once I saw the matchups,
Yeah.
you were going to find some kind of way
I'm
to
just
try to
telling you.
make this compelling.
Who?
This game is going to start off 12-12, and then Giannis goes on the streak.
Listen,
it's like
man.
36-12.
Who is the better offensive player?
Giannis.
Who's the better shooter? Who's the better ball handler?
It's debatable.
Victor Oladipo can't do. You seen VO step back?
Yeah,
Step
I've
back.
also seen Giannis do that too.
Come on, man.
Giannis is also 6'11", 7 foot, depending on who you ask.
And so he's harder to guard.
Yeah.
But Victor Oladipo, offensively,
All right, man. Giannis.
Cameron. I think if I'm going out and guarding against somebody, I think Victor Oladipo is a hard matchup.
Shooter. He's a better shooter, I believe.
It's a hard matchup.
Okay.
Defense.
Giannis.
Victor Oladipo plays good defense, y'all. Now, come on now.
It's effort.
Come on, man.
Giannis plays against some of the best players in the league every day and doesn't shy against them.
Come on now. Don't do my dog like this.
He doesn't shy
Because
away.
when he's not out there, the Pacers collapse on both ends of the court.
Okay.
I mean, now this is the thing. Him being 6'11", it's harder to go up against him for sure. But pound for pound, Victor Oladipo is one of the best defenders in the NBA.
Okay.
At the 2-guard position, pound for pound. So who's a better defender? Where Weezy at, man? This man don't watch no basketball. Weezy don't either.
All right.
That's some bullshit. Nah, for sure, man. You knew what you was doing when you got.
What I did? What?
Who's a bet? You have to be for real now.
All right. So even if we give him this, let's give him defense because you got to. That's a compelling argument, and you're right. Let's give him defense. Okay. Now let's go to the next one.
Team impact of success. Dude, Victor Oladipo, this team would not be anything without Victor Oladipo. When he's out on the floor, this team is down minus 24 points. I promise you that.
Giannis is an MVP candidate.
No, you take away Victor Oladipo from this team, they're not a playoff team.
Giannis, the Milwaukee Bucks are barely a playoff team with Giannis. What
That's-
the hell would they be without him?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They will both be in the shit. I think it's a wash. I think it's a wash.
I got Giannis. Cameraman. 2-1. And
We're talking about
and I
Victor
gave you
Oladipo, dude.
We're talking about Victor Oladipo. He's having a great season.
Dude, Victor Oladipo, without that, when he's not there, that team, you know that team's a 3 seed? 4 seed, something like that? Maybe 5. They may be 5. They may be 5.
Close to 6.
I think they're 5. I think they're 5 seed.
Because Philadelphia is
4.
Yeah.
They're going to catch Cleveland, too.
They probably could.
Yeah,
They
5
really want
seed.
to.
Yeah. So, team impact success, and then you look at that. Has more team impact success, and Indiana's they're in the 5th seed and they're in the 7th seed. And they got more help.
Oh, okay. Did Bucks make the playoffs last year?
No.
They made
Yeah,
it this year.
no, they made it this year. No, Giannis and them, they played in the playoffs last year.
They were
Milwaukee made it last year.
8th seed, I believe.
Yeah, they made it last
They're
year.
about to be a 7th seed.
And
this year. So,
dude, the Pacers, come on now. Nobody
Pacers-
thought what the Pacers gonna do.
Pacers were a
I think
playoff
this is
team.
a wash, y'all. I think this is a team
I
impact
got
of success.
Giannis. I got Giannis. Cameraman.
No, this is that shit don't matter what he's talking about. I got to phone a friend.
You got to phone a friend.
I I got to phone a friend.
Come on, Jay.
I got to phone a friend.
Come on, Jay.
This is ridiculous. Giannis, dude, they're a 5th seed. Give me starting 5 give me starting 5 in Indiana right now.
I can't give you starting 5 for Milwaukee off the top of my head without looking.
So I'm gonna give them both to you. The starting point guard in Indiana is Corey Joe.
Yep, you're right.
The starting 2 guard is Victor Oladipo.
Correct.
The 3 now is Thad Young.
Young solid.
The 4 is I know the 5 is Miles Turner. The 4, I think Glenn Robinson in between there. So that 5 is trash.
No.
And they're a 5 seed.
No. That center is solid. They were when they traded away Paul George. The initial problem. Now think about this. The trade when they got rid of Paul George was to build around the center. You know that, right? What Victor was doing is just icing on the cake.
And Victor is the best player on the team.
They didn't expect that though. What I'm saying is you can't call him trash when he was the centerpiece. He was the cornerstone they were building around.
So listen to me. Eric Bledsoe.
That's your man. I think it's trash.
Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton is a
Giannis
solid
Antetokounmpo.
shooter.
John Henson. And
Right.
Thon Maker, dude. That's a way better team. You know that team is better. You know that team's better, right? That team is better. That's a better team.
What are we arguing right
You know what I'm saying? I think it's a wash. I think that team impact success is a wash. I promise you, I think that's a wash.
There's no way.
That's a wash.
There's no way in hell. What's the next category? man?
Mental. What is Giannis Antetokounmpo? What has he been through to the point in a basketball game for you to be like he's a mentally prepared basketball player more than Victor Oladipo?
What the hell has Victor Oladipo done?
He's an all-star. He's leading the team to a
Giannis is an
5th seed.
MVP candidate.
He's a 7th seed. He's in a 7th seed on a better
You
team.
just threw your hands up an MVP candidate.
Victor Oladipo is easily the most improved player in the NBA. Easily.
Victor Oladipo does not move on past Giannis.
I promise you that it's closer than what you talking about.
Okay, so
That's some bullshit. That's ridiculous, man.
what do you mean?
Victor Oladipo against
I
Giannis
gave you
Antetokounmpo.
defense. I should've gave you defense.
You can't give me team impact success then. I
Okay,
need
so
that.
watch that. Watch that. They go to the next two. Watch team at
How do you? Who's more consistent?
It's got to be Giannis. Because Giannis has always been, since he's come into the league, has been top tier.
No, he's not.
Because they've always expected him to be a top tier player.
No, he wasn't top 10 until last year.
No, top tier, not top 10.
He wasn't top tier until last year.
Dude, there's always been the Greek freak. They've
A
expected
nickname ain't got nothing to
They've
do with it.
expected great things from that ball player since he got on the court. So even if we go back, you get defense, we wash team impact success. We wash that, right? The next one is what? Mental.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I have Giannis Antetokounmpo with that one.
Exactly. So it's 2-1.
It's consistency though, and then there'll be 2-2 as a tie.
How does Victor get consistency? He's never been nothing.
What are you talking about? He's been solid. He just had a bad year playing OKC, playing Rust Ball.
They traded him in Orlando because they gave up on him.
Dude, Victor Oladipo nobody predicted this kid to be playing the way he's playing. He's playing at a
So
great
you just
level.
made my point for me.
And
Orlando gave up on him.
No, Orlando traded him because they needed the picks. Because they didn't want to pay him.
They traded him and they have him again.
No, they traded him.
They have the same type of player. Like they're not.
They traded him because of how good Evan Fournier was playing.
Exactly.
And they had drafted Mario Hezonja, so he needed time.
Exactly.
So it's
the same player.
It's the same thing that's going to happen in Charlotte. The same thing that happens a lot of places. They trade their best player because it's the biggest asset on the team. But we'll move on.
What's the tiebreaker, man?
Nah, we'll move on. Giannis. Nah.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
All
good.
Here,
We have DeMar DeRozan
Is he-
versus Ben Simmons.
Whew, boy. Who you want on this one?
And this is a 2-7 matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Ben Simmons with his rookie year. Of course, he went ranked. He's averaging 15, 8, and 8. Steady hand for the Philadelphia 76ers. Who you got? DeMar DeRozan. Right?
Young DeMar DeRozan.
Mm-hmm.
His 8th year. He's 28 years old. I believe he was the 8th seed last year, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's averaging 23 points a game. And his stats don't really speak to what they've done in Toronto.
Yeah, not for sure. I mean, he's still having
He's having a great one of his better years, but I
Yeah.
just want to pick on the fact that they're number 1 seed.
For sure.
So averaging 3.9 rebounds a game, 5.2 assists.
And bring in seeds now. We didn't bring up seeds with Victor Oladipo. Just saying, we brought up seeds.
Dude, we could still argue Victor Oladipo.
No,
Even if we go to the tiebreaker,
No, we should.
you know damn well if we go to put average talent around him, who you gonna pick to win?
Victor Oladipo has average talent around him
Man,
right now.
you just don't
He does. I promise he does. He has. Who has a better team? Let's keep it a buck.
Miles Turner is solid.
That's it. That's the whole team, bro. You have Eric Bledsoe, who is people trying to give a first round draft pick.
I don't know. I never knew why.
Jabari Parker and Chris Middleton.
Wait. If Jabari Parker is playing to the caliber he's supposed to be and not injured, they're not a 7 seed. They're a 3 or 4 seed.
Chris Middleton averaged 20 points in the NBA. Nobody in Philly on Indiana's team ever averaged 20 points a game.
That's just shots. If Jabari Parker is the key, if he becomes what they think, if he can get him healthy,
No, you're not hearing me. I'm 3 20-point scores on that team, dog.
Okay.
Oh shit. So that don't equal up to a better team?
no.
Oh, okay. So you mean to tell me a person that can
There's
go
not
out in the
3
NBA?
There's not 3 20-point scores on Boston's team. That team plays like a team.
No, because they
You
have.
see what I'm saying?
No.
Even without
Let's
Kyrie,
just move on.
Horford's not averaging 20 points in Boston.
He's averaged 20 points in the NBA. He's the
But
defensive
I'm
player.
talking about in Boston. I'm just talking about in Boston.
Yeah, no, for sure. So we got Ben Simmons and DeMar DeRozan, right?
That's
So
good.
you got so offense,
right now,
DeMar DeRozan,
DeMar
for sure. In life.
DeRozan.
In life.
Yeah.
Defense.
That's
Now Ben Simmons played better
yeah,
defense
but that's
because DeMar DeRozan,
close to a toss up.
yeah, he
DeMar's
does.
gotten better this year though. He's showing a little more effort.
Playing a little bit more,
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah.
on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What's the next thing? Team impact or success. Now, this team is Ben Simmons is.
That's solid. What he just said.
That's not. I don't think this is a watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I think DeMar DeRozan clearly does this because without him, he's not even. They're not even moving without DeMar DeRozan. Come on,
I
man.
mean, Kyle Lowry has something to say about it.
Yeah, well, I'm saying so
Serge
does
got
Joel
something to say
Embiid.
about that. You know,
Serge, you bringing up Serge?
Serge is solid, man. He's solid.
No,
he's not an all-star. Right?
Yeah,
He's
I mean, I'm
solid.
just saying.
Solid ball player.
But DeMar DeRozan is clearly the
I get
catalyst of this team.
Okay.
Yeah. Mental.
We're scared.
That's tough.
That's tough.
Because Ben Simmons is a baby, though,
and we've seen the Toronto team collapse in the playoffs.
for sure. It's tough. We can call that a wash
I'm
because
with
it's a
that.
baby.
I'm with that.
And consistency.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
So move on.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan moves on. All right, so in the second round, we have Bron versus Kyrie and Giannis Antetokounmpo versus DeMar DeRozan.
This is not a matchup for you.
Yeah, not for sure. I'm losing either way. What we at with it? Who you want?
I'll take Kyrie.
All right, I'll take Bron. LeBron Ramon James is averaging 27, 8, and 9, 54% from the field at 33 years old, and he was number 1 last year.
All right.
Yeah.
Young Kyrie is 26, averaging 24, 3, and 5.
Right,
And last year, Kyrie was number 2.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Kyrie's number 3. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so offense.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah, I think offensively, it's harder to plan against LeBron James than it is to compare to play against Kyrie Irving. Like if you're putting the scout report, you're saying who would be harder to stop? It's LeBron James. Offensively,
Who can shoot better?
shooting, yeah, for sure, Kyrie Irving.
Who finishes better?
The next thing would be ball handling, and Kyrie gets there.
I'm just asking who finishes better.
Who finishes better? Kyrie. Kyrie's the best finisher we've seen.
Ball handler.
Yeah.
It's Kyrie. So sure.
Saying scouting report. So would that be something that we go, if we go into the scouting report, do we go, is that going against consistency or?
I'm just
Team-
talking about offense. Just what
Yeah.
he does on offense. Can he shoot better than
Yeah.
LeBron? No.
Yeah, no.
Can he finish better than LeBron? I mean, can he finish better than Kyrie?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So to me, I think it's Kyrie.
I think Kyrie's a better offensive player.
Yeah.
With LeBron James, who's consistently he's a walking mismatch. Him being 27 a game, easy buckets. Nobody can guard this kid. And it's been like that for 15 years, consistently.
Kyrie's a magician with the ball.
On offense, for sure.
And that's
For
what we're
sure.
talking about.
We are talking about offense.
He's been in the league, what, 6 years?
Yeah, he averaged more
He's been-
assists than Kyrie Irving.
So we factoring that into?
Oh, well, of course, passing got to be important in offense, right?
I mean,
And I'm just saying, but
LeBron is.
But that's 3-1 as far as offense things. So yeah, we can get Kyrie one. It won't be a clean sweep. Defense, because Kyrie Irving doesn't play defense.
He's played better defense.
But that's team defense. The same defense that Isaiah Thomas plays.
Isaiah Thomas just stood on the island.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They use him the exact same way that they use him.
Isaiah Thomas just stood on the island.
They use him the exact same way that they use Isaiah Thomas. So defense, I mean, that's right. I mean, come on.
It's LeBron.
Yeah,
it's
LeBron, for sure.
Here we go.
Let's go to team impact of success.
Here we go.
Ain't nothing to talk about, right? With this, with
mean?
LeBron James.
Boston is still.
Oh, come on. No. We're talking about LeBron James in 2018 with the confusion that's going on with this team.
The team he built, the team he destroyed, the team he built again.
Yeah, for sure. And he's played in all 82 games.
Yeah.
And it's been the reason that they're actually winning games.
Okay.
That they're even a 3 seed.
Kyrie's a 2 seed.
On a better team.
That's arguable.
Coached. I'm talking about better coach team. Yeah, for sure.
Ty Lue does not get a lot of.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Doesn't get a lot of love.
Now this kid, come on now, with for him to be at 33, playing in the way that he's playing,
It's amazing.
Consistently, and the impact. Let's just keep it a buck. LeBron James is the most impactful player on a team. He can go to any team and do this.
Okay,
But Kyrie Irving, for sure, has a. We see he was having trouble as far as with Embiid, the team impact success. You think, Brian? Come on now.
But
it's an argument.
There's a reason why he had trouble with Embiid, because Embiid, that team was not on in the playoff hunt last year.
Mental.
It's Kyrie. Just ask your unanimous MVP.
Mental.
Ask your unanimous MVP about mental.
No. Mental is the ability to maintain. Yeah, right. You don't think LeBron James is overcoming a lot this year?
No. This is self-inflicted.
Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Come on, man. It ain't got nothing to do with that. He cannot. Look, come on, Jeff.
What is he? Okay, talk to me. Win me over with this.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Him playing in all 82 games just to keep this team afloat. J.R. Smith, what's going on with that team? Injuries. The coach had a long night. He had a long night, been out for a week.
I think it's deeper than that.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, for sure. Look, man, that's a lot for him to what he does for this team.
All right.
Mentally, what he had to do and come out and still do what he doing. LeBron James. He's improved every statistical category in his 15th year, dog.
And he makes it look easy.
And he got 16 triple doubles and 46 double doubles.
Wait.
No, I'm just asking. I'm adding on stats.
Keep that triple double stat.
Yeah,
we talk about this.
That shit. I'm just giving you more stats to let you know he should be MVP this year.
No, it's James Harden.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Every year though. Every year he could be. Yeah, for sure.
Every year LeBron could be MVP.
Mentally, but this year is the hardest I've seen him play at a high level. He's playing really hard.
I've seen Kyrie, because Kyrie could have easily folded that team when Gordon Hayward went down.
Yeah, he stuck through it.
And they went on an 11-game winning streak after
For
Gordon
sure.
Hayward went down.
Yeah.
So, to me, we're going into a new team, new scheme, new coach, losing your second best player within the first 5 minutes of the season.
Right.
Not having a secondary scorer.
He had a secondary scorer.
Who?
You got two kids. You got Tatum, and you got Al Horford. Come on now.
Come on. No. When I argue Al Horford as a scorer for the
Al
All-Star team,
Horford is
y'all laughed at
the
me.
offense runs through Al Horford.
I said
That's
all this when that's why he.
No, I'm just telling you.
No one agree with me.
I'm telling you, it's taken away from the fact of what you're hoisting Kyrie up like he's the Lion King. Was it Simba?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Because LeBron's
Mufasa. Right. Come on.
Yeah. So he's Simba.
So come on, mental. Come on, give me that check right there. Give me that. Come on. Yeah, that's. And listen, I'm no LeBron apologist, but mentally, this is the year. This is his year to win this whole damn thing.
All right.
Consistency.
Now you got it. That's 3-1.
That's 3-1. Yeah. That was the last one we had. Bro.
All
right, who you want? GA or you want DeMar DeRozan? This is crazy, right?
You go ahead, because I was both of them last time.
Really?
Yeah. Shout out to me.
I've never. Yeah.
Shout out to me. Like picking the winners.
You picking the winners. You're getting lucky.
Get lucky.
All right, here we go.
Who you got?
I'll take GA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go, DeMar.
All right. So Giannis Antetokounmpo increased his points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals this year, and he played in 70+ games, which he did not play last year. Offensively, who's the harder guard?
The harder guard could probably be Giannis.
Yeah. But this is the thing, DeMar DeRozan is filthy.
I was about to say, DeMar's scoring has went down.
Yeah.
Efficiency's gone through the roof.
Through the roof.
Through the roof.
Through the roof.
Shooting 3 less shots.
Yeah.
Making the same, if not more, every game.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But
Assists have gone up. He's averaging almost
for
two
sure.
more assists a game. Free throws have gone up.
Yeah.
Rebounds have gone up. Just saying.
Yeah. And this is your MVP candidate that you talked about right here with GA. So
You know,
and
he-
also
he-
DeMar DeRozan too.
he-
DeMar DeRozan should be up for some MVP. He should get some MVP
He should.
votes. He will.
Yeah.
He will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a lot of 2s for this
Yeah.
person, 3 here. You know.
Yeah. But we got GA as far as a person that, a little bit harder to guard. If you're putting, because DeMar DeRozan, you can't guard either one of these guys.
Let's be honest.
Let's just keep it a buck.
Right.
Do you want to watch this?
I feel comfortable watching this. Just to be honest.
Okay.
Because I can argue DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
When it come down to it, he's going to get you a bucket.
Get you a bucket.
He's going to get you a bucket.
Can't
There's nothing you can do about
Best footwork in the NBA.
it. Yeah.
for sure.
Nothing you can do about
That's tough.
Right.
All right, we'll watch that.
Right.
DeMar DeRozan defense.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. GA. He said, yes, sir. Let's move on.
Now you want to talk about.
Team impact and success. Now
Talk to me.
the Bucks are the 7th seed.
Yep.
So the same argument I have with Victor Oladipo, Toronto's the number 1 seed, number 2 seed, number 1 seed.
1 seed.
So
Running away, number 1 seed.
with the best bench in the NBA,
True enough.
with the best bench in the NBA, you take away this team from Giannis, they're not in the playoffs. That's what you told me,
That's
Jeff.
the truth.
That's what you told me,
You
Jeff.
take DeMar off this team.
They're a 7 seed.
Yeah, exactly. Barely a
So-
7 seed.
Team impact and success
He's DeMar DeRozan.
is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay, I know we're only talking about this year.
Yeah.
But we take it to the fact that Toronto has underachieved every year going into this point.
Yeah,
DeMar DeRozan finally said, I'm tired of this crap.
right.
And it's made this team play the way it's supposed to play. They play
Okay.
more free flowing.
Yeah,
They get the ball up the court.
yeah,
He's playing less minutes
Yeah.
and keeping his averages right around the same,
okay.
if not more in the categories I already mentioned.
Yeah,
It's got to be DeMar
I'll give you this one
DeRozan. Yeah,
because they're the number 1 seed.
exactly.
But if they're not the number 1 seed,
Running away number 1 seed in the
no,
conference with LeBron.
they're
James.
2 games behind. That's not running away.
Only reason why is because Boston has won 6 straight when Kyrie
Right.
went down.
Okay.
That's the only reason why.
All right, so I'll give you that one. All right. Mental. And you know what we're looking at now, all right?
Talk to me.
So mentally,
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan just does not show up in big games. Mentally, consistently, he is a not big game performer. Can we say that?
Playoff.
Not, bro. Let's talk about
Playoff.
Bro,
that
well,
only
when
rings
we're-
true in the playoffs.
It's part of the game, right? Come on now. Mentally, this kid DeMar, listen, Giannis Antetokounmpo has been through a lot.
Wait, what?
He's been through so much.
What has he
in his
been
life.
through in
He's
his
lost his
life?
father.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Can't
he's
do
been
that.
through a lot.
DeMar DeRozan is dealing with, he's bipolar, correct?
Now, chill.
No, no, that's
Battles
true.
from depression.
Depression, I'm sorry.
Battles from
Depression. That's right,
yeah.
yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah,
that-
I'm just saying.
your hardship ain't no better than my hardship.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
We can watch it.
Oh, no.
It ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Because we know mentally, we
It's
have
DeMar
not.
DeRozan.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is leading this team to a 7th.
Leading team to a 7.
Yeah. That's 7 seed.
It sounds worse when you say it. I tried to make that same damn argument.
No, I'm just saying. As you know, you cheated. Because we are supposed to move on right there. But I'm telling you, this kid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, if you are starting a team with this, okay, all right, come on. So that's a watch. We watching that, right?
I got DeMar
Mental.
DeRozan. I got DeMar DeRozan.
Who's mental?
That's just a watch.
That's a watch. That's a watch. All right, consistency.
DeMar DeRozan.
Whoa, come on now. 20. Come on now. Come on, Jeff. Now we got 27, and 4 out here, man. Come on, man.
Got
He can
24, 4, and 5. From my 2 guard. I got 5 assists from my 2 guard.
in the rankings
I got
of
5 assists
MVP.
from my 2
Giannis
guard.
Antetokounmpo is 3.
That's a little high.
That's 3.
It's
It's,
a little
it's
high.
James Harden.
Most definitely.
It's LeBron James.
Yeah.
And it's Giannis
It's
Antetokounmpo.
Kevin Durant.
It's not Kevin Durant.
It's Kevin Durant.
They're not mentioning Kevin
It's
Durant. They're
Kevin.
bringing GA.
It was Kevin Durant last
Man.
week.
He fills
Until
up
he
the
started.
stat sheet every night. Every night. You cannot. He's consistently consistent.
DeMar DeRozan is more efficient.
No, he's not.
Oh my gosh.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he don't shoot. He don't shoot any jump shots.
But what I'm saying is,
His field goal percentage is 53%.
I'm getting 5 assists from my 2 a game.
And he improved his 3-point percentage. And he's played in
Toronto.
70 plus games.
DeMar DeRozan played in 70 plus games.
That's what I'm
DeMar
saying.
DeRozan don't miss
He's
games.
improved that.
DeMar
I'm
DeRozan
saying
don't miss
Giannis
games.
has improved that.
DeMar doesn't miss games. He's consistent. He's there. You
I
depend on it.
Listen, I get that. What I'm saying is with Giannis Antetokounmpo, this dude is one of the most consistent players. You know, you can go ahead and mark in 27, 10, and 5 every night.
In a new league where the 3-point shot is more focused on, DeMar has increased his 3-point percentage every year.
Yeah,
He having his best
he only
3-point
shot. They shot the same amount of threes the whole year.
But he's shooting more threes this year.
No,
and making
you
more.
can't bring up threes and they shoot the same amount. That don't make any sense.
But it's him adding to his game.
Yeah, Giannis shooting, and he's improved his too from 27 to 31 this year.
Oh my god.
He did.
All right, man. Do you think, ho?
What you think?
It's DeRozan.
It's consistency. I think it's a wash. I think it's a wash.
All right, let's go.
All right. So this is our first tiebreaker because it's 1-1.
This ain't.
Which player would you pick if you needed to win a game tomorrow with average NBA talent around him? It is Giannis Antetokounmpo, man. Let's move on, baby. Yeah. GA versus LeBron James.
Wait. We can talk about that.
No, we can't.
We can talk about
Ain't
that.
nothing to talk about.
Because some of those teams in Toronto were average.
No, they
teams,
weren't.
minus Kyle Lowry.
Man, dude, he had another All-Star with him. Stop that, man. He's always playing another All-Star. Stop that, man. You should be
Who is
ashamed of yourself.
the dude, the point guard you believe in?
But not All-Stars, bro.
Get
There's no
outta here,
All-Stars on
man.
the team.
Nah, you got it. I can't argue.
So, Bron versus GA. You can keep Bron.
Yeah, cool. I keep the winner.
You can keep Bron. So, offense.
LeBron.
No, that's a wash. That's a wash. This man averaged 20. They both averaged 27.
LeBron.
They both averaged 27 points a game.
LeBron.
They both averaged 27 points a game.
It's year 15.
No, but we talking about today. I don't give a damn. Dude, offensively, it's a freight train both ways. I think it's a wash. If it's anything.
When they play each other one-on-one, LeBron give him fits.
And it's the same thing. It's the same way the other way.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm trying to
That
tell you.
man
You can't
was
stay in front of that guy.
he was having a conniption in the interview after the game saying, I just want to know what I need to do better.
He's from
LeBron
Greece,
James
man.
just-
Don't do that. He's bad at English.
No. I'm
It's
not
the
talking
second
about the
language.
English. I'm
It's
talking
second
about,
language.
I'm talking about his choice
It's
of
the second
words
language, bro.
saying
No.
that he was
Giannis
never
Antetokounmpo
had
averages
score 40 on me. That
it's
easy.
27 points, period, though. They don't give a damn who's in front of him.
LeBron put 40 on his ass.
Not 27 a game.
But LeBron put 40 on him.
That's with average talent around.
Wow.
So he got no help. He got to shoot out about.
Then
He got Chris Middleton.
He just had the best team against your
What are you
man's
talking
Oladipo.
I'm talking about the boy ain't got no help. LeBron. So he has to shoot the ball 35 times.
Get out of here, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. LeBron.
Nah, I'm saying Giannis.
Mm-mm.
You said wash.
Mm-mm.
It's a wash.
Who can shoot better? Let's do it that way. Just
Let's
like we
go.
did.
Okay.
Who can shoot better?
That's a wash. He shoot better.
Who can score better?
Giannis.
Dribbles. LeBron.
Same dribbles.
Mm-mm.
LeBron can't dribble.
Mm-mm.
LeBron had no moves. You know that. LeBron has no moves.
LeBron turned over. You're not ripping. You're not stealing.
You turn over that thing. You turn over that.
When you trying to make pass?
4. In 4 turnovers. That's turning an over. Come on.
I'm talking. You're not ripping LeBron.
No, I'm saying passing. LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron. So it's LeBron.
No, it was a wash.
It's 2-1. Because you just said LeBron
Okay.
is a better shooter.
All right, I give you that.
Yeah.
Defense. Giannis. It ain't even close.
Oh my God.
Bro, he's first team on defense.
LeBron is too.
No, he's not. LeBron ain't been first team on defense in 7 years. What? Man, you crazy. Giannis Antetokounmpo averaged 1.8 blocks a game.
Oh my God.
What are we doing? What are we
LeBron
talking
averaged
about?
1 block a game. So that's my small forward.
They're the same
That's what I'm
stats. They play
saying.
the same position.
Okay.
Giannis' defense way better.
How many defensive rebounds he averaged?
10.
Defensive, not just rebound.
10.
Defensive rebound.
We don't have defensive. We just rebound.
I'm looking at offensive and defensive rebounds. How many?
10. Rebounds is 10.
How many defensive rebounds he averaged?
10. He was all defensive second team last year. LeBron James has been on the all defensive
Man.
team years.
Get out of here, man.
No, for real. Get me out of here. Shit. You piss me off.
Oh my God.
LeBron James is a better defensive player than Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ask Andre Iguodala how good of a defense.
Man, LeBron James has not been on the second team all defense since 2013. Get the hell out of here. There we go. Giannis, 2-1.
Here's where you're gonna get ugly for you, boy. Yeah.
Team impact and success. What Giannis?
Hell no, dude.
Okay.
You just said LeBron has the worst talent. You just said that earlier.
Team impact success. This is the year for LeBron
This is
James.
LeBron James.
Okay, so it's 2-2.
It's 2-1.
It's 2-2. We got 2.
Because team impact consensus is third.
2-1?
Yeah, it's 2-1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're doing the fourth thing right now.
Okay. How?
Consistency.
Oh, because that's a wash. That's a wash. No, it's mental. It's mental. We did mental. We know we here. Giannis is playing mentally strong right now. Been through a lot. He lost his dad.
No disrespect.
He lost his
When
father.
did he lose his father?
This year.
That was early in the year, right?
No, for sure he lost him this year.
Okay.
Been through a lot. 27.
Talking purely basketball. I don't want to talk about the man's personal.
No, what I'm saying, he been through a lot.
LeBron has
What we doing?
that team with Isaiah Thomas.
What we doing?
Derrick Rose. And
Come
Dwayne
on.
Wade.
Then we bringing up
So
Isaiah
bad.
Thomas and Derrick Rose. He had to fight through it. He had to fight through
that
it.
team.
He had to fight
He
through
had
it.
to fight through that.
Man, what do you think Giannis doing?
Getting his coach fired.
Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with that. He got his own stuff fired. Giannis wanted him to come back.
Yeah, he got his coach fired.
So mental,
LeBron James.
that's a wash.
Dude, get the hell out of here.
Consistency.
LeBron James. It's year 15.
27.
It's year 15. Thank you. Good God,
Hey man, LeBron wins the East.
he should always win these.
Hey man, listen.
I can't believe y'all didn't have a winning last year.
Yeah, he won the East last year.
Nah, one of them years he lost. Now
He won.
Okay.
He didn't win the
Then he
player
won the player.
playoff.
That's what it was.
Yeah, for sure. We kept y'all on a little longer, but we had to get that. Listen, you gotta fight for your player.
You got to. I'm not mad
So
at it.
LeBron will play the winner of the Western Conference
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
For sure. That
Yeah.
Western's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait. Cannot wait.
If there's anything other than a 2 for Steph Curry.
A 2.
A 2.
A 2.
Yeah.
Wait, a 6. He's the best player on his team.
Westbrook ain't neither. Paul George frying him.
Quote Carmelo Anthony. We're a better team.
Man, you need to stop doing them weak ass quotes because we don't know where them coming from. You
That's
can
what
make them
Carmelo.
quotes up.
I
ain't heard
follow
this.
the
Man, I ain't heard that.
Oklahoma City
Man, you need to
Thunder
stop that.
team page.
Man, let us know what we did, man, with that Eastern Conference. LeBron James fought. It was a tough battle, but it was 3-1.
Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo takes an L. It's tough. We
But
fought
Giannis is definitely.
He on his way.
Yeah.
He on his damn way.
No lie.
He on his damn way.
No lie.
He won as a 3 seed,
Yeah.
so that's a fight. Let us know, man.
Boy, Kyrie dirty though.
Not for sure. Now, tweet us with questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe, but more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend, man.
To tell all the friends that voted for Russell Westbrook to be #1 seed in the Western Conference next week.
We don't even know if that's happening, man.
I'm just saying it's gonna happen.
Yeah, right. You know, damn way. Everything's paid for, right, Wiz?
Shout out to Weezy.
For sure, man. Jeff.
Camera's always on.
Camera's always on, man. Let's get out of here.
Yep.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.